Perfect. Should be up and running here in just a second. We'll go over the market, go over today's plays, talk about what to expect the rest of the week here. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Good afternoon. This is Ifan from the Strategic Day Trader, and this is your market wrap for March 30th, 2021. Q's down just 0.5, SPY down 0.28. We talked about on Friday, if we fail on the sell setup, which we did, then we'll probably get some kind of sloppy price action going into next week. And we'll have to wait till the market picks a direction because there's just too much conflict going on. Divergence between the Qs and the SPY, divergence between the smaller time frames and the larger time frames, right? The hourly here has gone sideways on the Qs. Daily is in a downtrend. You can see the 20 MA pointing down. We've been trying to put in lower highs here. Haven't been able to put in another lower low since March. And then the weekly is still in an uptrend, just doing a buy setup. SPY, a little bit more bullish, more all-out bullish. We talked about that on Friday as well. No other way to be on the SPY. Okay, so just a lot of conflict, a lot of divergence, not a very clear picture. Sometimes it's really clear. You know, we just get a grind higher. Qs and SPY stay bullish and stay moving together like we did most of the second half of last year. But right now, it's a lot sloppier. Okay, so less clarity there. So going into tomorrow, nothing's changed really since Friday, at least Friday afternoon. SPY is still bullish, and then Qs is still yet to pick a direction. Notice we're starting to spend more time kind of crisscrossing the 20 MA here. The more time we do that, this 20 MA is also going to start to flatten out, and that's going to just be more confirmation of kind of the trendlessness that we've had in the Qs over the past few weeks. So right now, the Qs doesn't really have much of a direction, so neutral to bullish going into tomorrow. Okay. All right, let's go over the plays from today. Just like yesterday, I thought that the open was a little bit tricky, and then as the morning kind of matured and then into the afternoon, more opportunities. Okay, so if you were trading with me while I was on the mic, this was the favorite here, the MOXC. Got the pullback here over this red bar. Okay, entry there. I did have another 15-minute pattern here that's highlighted, you can see, but didn't go anywhere. Ran out of time there on the MOXC. Daily, nice daily buy setup following through here, and then into some resistance there, but not too bad there. And then the DXC was the other one. DXC, nice gap on the DXC. Really nice impact here on the larger time frames. On the daily, it's not so impressive. See, the weekly is trying to continue that transition higher. It's already been grinding higher, but kind of breaking out to kind of new, probably year highs. Yeah, so it hasn't been there since last March. And kind of transitioned out of the downtrend in the afternoon, breakout right there. I guess there was another opportunity here. I kind of felt like it was already gone at that point, but that worked out okay too, actually, as a 5-minute breakout, and then stayed really strong here through the rest of the afternoon. So, you know, like I said, the plays seem to be coming up a little bit later after kind of the morning back and forth. So for those of you who don't really like trading when the market's super whippy at the open, you know, then you're already kind of set up for the way things have been going. Letting the patterns, a lot of more multi-bar patterns as opposed to kind of 1-minute high lows or 2-minute high lows, and then just letting the trend establish and then letting the pattern show up. So that's going to be the same approach, the same as last week and the week before. Quality over quantity, and we also don't need to rush. That was the first thing I kind of said when we opened the day yesterday too. I was on the mic, is that the goal here is not to rush. Especially we don't have great gaps lists. You can see even on these, like what's the problem with the DXC, right? Multiple bars up and then gaps up. It's not novice because it's gapping from the 20 MA. But not a lot of shock value, right? Because some of that's taken away by the move up. What's the problem with the MOXC is relative strength, but still has some resistance there in the way. This is also not a gap, right? So you know, we're not even really getting the gaps that give you the green light to be aggressive at the open anyway. Okay, so I think all of that kind of just points to the same thing, right? Don't need to be aggressive at the open. Let the pattern set up, and then usually as the day progresses, we get a little bit more clarity, we get more info on the charts, right? And then can make better decisions. Okay. All right, so we'll see what we get tomorrow on the Qs and SPY. Qs really kind of trendless on the smaller time frame. SPY, larger time frame, still in an uptrend, still all out bullish. We'll see what we get tomorrow, and I will talk to you then. All right, have a great evening.